Okay, folks, in the mid-season finale, we were introduced to the character of Charlotte. I don't believe we actually got her name. All I know is that she was the sassy police officer at the front desk of the jail when Jordan was, pacing around nervously, while his sister was in the back, in the interview with Agent Watt. And what I loved about her character is the fact that this was one of those things I've been asking for quite a while. Not just in Sisters, but in other Tyler Perry shows, like, for example, The Oval, or even the later seasons of The Haves and the Have-Nots. Just a regular citizen. I mean, yeah, she is a police officer as opposed to, like, just a random Joe Smo walking down the street. But what I mean is to see through the lens of a random character who just so happens to live in Atlanta and getting their perspective on the main cast via social media and the news and whatnot. Because as soon as Jordan introduced himself, it's like, I know you. You're that one who was running for what was it, city council, and you were messing around them young girls or whatnot. And it's like, and it's like your ex-girlfriend, who dumped you and then got back together with that Gary boy that was your sister's fiance, and well, now he got stabbed and she's wanted for attempted murder, and now your sister's back there getting interrogated as well. And I love that because it just adds it's almost like world building, because with everything going on with the names of the characters we've been following for so long, some of them making it on the news and getting the inside scoop of how people see what's been going on, it just adds an extra layer to the tension of, wow, okay, no wonder, Jordan might have had to step down from his campaign because, if this person in the police office or police station thinks this way about Jordan, how could Jordan and his team convince the public that, he isn't involved with the Gary stabbing and whatnot? It just seems way too, coincidental for it not to be the facts. So Charlotte to me reminded me of not just is it Leonard, right? That's the white guy that works at the airport with Danny, that's been giving her and Tony a hard time for their PDA out in front of not just other employees but the customers. Because that's what took me by surprise when the writers just randomly decided to have background characters not really being NPCs, non-playable characters like in a video game. It's like they're reacting to the things around them, like when Danny, Tony, Rich, and Sabrina were bickering at that one restaurant, and people were just looking at them like, what in the world? And it's like, wow, that took me off guard, because we are not used to seeing just random customers reacting. Or before Leonard, we had a couple of times where random customers and coworkers would like stop and stare when Tony and Danny were going back and forth at work over their relationship, or Tony signing her up for that leadership program. There are just so many times where, man, I'm surprised these two aren't making a scene. And I'm referring to various other times in public. Heck, even when Fatima and was yelling at Zach in the gym in season 5, I'm surprised nobody stopped and looked at him there. But yeah, it's like they're making these background characters self-aware, and it's adding an extra layer to the gravity of some of these situations. So that's why I said Charlotte is low-key one of, if not my favorite characters of season 8, just because of the fact that I love how she did like a speed run of everything that's been going on for the past season and a half, and how, the general public sees some of the characters like Andy and Jordan. And also, given how this officer looked at Jordan based off what she, knows from the media, that's even more evidence as to why Robin and the partners are wary of Andy being the new partner. Because just look at how the public perceives Jordan. Now imagine how Andy is perceived after she was seen publicly dating Jordan, going to his campaign stuff and being on stage with him, then dumping him to get back with Gary, who was engaged to Jordan's sister. They were about to get married. Then he gets stabbed, and now she's one of the suspects for the murder or murder attempt. So yeah, this would look very bad on the law firm's reputation in the community. Hence why Andy might not be the best pick to be partners. So yeah, I understand it even more now, and it works. I love the angle. But let me know if you like having more of these self-aware characters. Do you think we'll get some more as the season continues? We'll just have to wait and see. But with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.